ça c'est deuxième Chanel and Jodia. We're gonna be talking about the bond, aka your daughters. Petite fille, c'est pas your bond. Petite fille, c'est pas bono. Your daughters are not your servants, okay? This video is gonna ruffle a lot of feathers, but of course, your Creole word of the day is bon, which also means servant, or let me not say that. We're just gonna say it means servant. I'm very annoyed because I'm really tired of people treating their girls as slaves in their house. Meanwhile, their boys get to run wild and don't even know how to wash their ass, don't know how to wash a dish, don't know how to do laundry, don't know how to brush their teeth, and their girls are just slaving away in the household. It just genuinely bothers me, so we're gonna have this conversation. So, gen pil moun, yo gen petite fille, yo gen petite garçon, mais yo kite petite garçon yo al deyo, al l'école, fait tout bagay, non rien, mais petite fille yo kite yon dan. And it really bothers me. Li pa chita bien avem. Paske fiyo pa l'école, mais fiyo retondan, yap nettoyer, yap laver rad, yap fè manger, yap fè tout bay, mais garçon yo pa kon fè rien. That's not right. That's not fair. That's really messed up. And it's crazy because your daughter is not your bun. Petite fille c'est pas bono. Petite fille c'est petite fille, petit garçon c'est petit garçon. Kids should be treated fairly, okay? Kids should be treated like kids and they should be given the same opportunities as each other. It's absolutely scary to me that in 2022, no 2022, there's people out here treating their daughters like trash. And that's probably going to be another video. What videos like how people treat their daughters vastly different from their sons. I have so many friends out there that have literally sons and daughters, and literally to this day they're putting all the responsibilities on their daughters. Their daughters have to look after their brothers. Their daughters are always giving money to their parents. Every time something goes wrong, they have to call their daughters to rectify it. Their freaking brothers are in jail, their daughters have to bail them out. Their parents need money for the house, a mortgage, a problem arises, they're calling on their daughters, even though the daughter could be the youngest one. The daughter could be the middle child. The daughter could be going through whatever it is, and they don't even give a shit for the well-being of the daughter. And there's literally mad other kids in the family, but since there's the only one daughter, they're relying on the daughter for shit. Your daughter is not your doormat. Your daughter is not your bun. Your daughter should not be the only one that you're relying on because she's the girl. That is some really fucked up shit. If you're a parent and you're watching this, si vous petite fille and wap gade video sa, shame on you if you're literally relying on your daughter to do everything and you're not even looking at any of your other kids, especially if you have a son, especially if you have other kids that are older, to do shit for you. That is some fucked up shit. It's ridiculously weird, the disproportionate type of behavior and treatment that a lot of people put on their daughters in foreign households just because they're girls. And if you're watching this and you are a girl, start putting your foot down, okay? Because it's getting absurd, especially if you're older. Like, if you're literally grown as hell and you're letting your parents treat you like this, I understand it's emotional. I understand that you're really tired and you're stressed out and you literally probably screamed, yelled, shouted, and all of that. But what you need to start doing is taking responsibility for the fact that you're letting these people walk all over you. You need to stop letting these people treat you like trash. If you literally have the ability to have a job and move the fuck out, you need to move the fuck out. If you have the ability to move to Antarctica, move to Antarctica. Okay, Antarctica's cold. If you have the ability to move a couple states away, move a couple states away, because you cannot continue to let them treat you like that, because I guarantee you it's gonna get worse. If you sit there and you move down the street, they're gonna keep bothering you, okay? If you sit there and you keep giving them money, if you let them keep letting you scrub the floor, if you let them keep sitting there and make you paying the rent, the mortgage, and whatever else it is, they're gonna keep doing it and it's gonna get worse. Trust me, I'm my parents' only kid at this point, and sadly, I've let them sit there and do shit for far too long, and now I'm sitting here mentally raveling, okay? Like, I'm gonna have to take like a whole month off of filming. Luckily, I have enough videos to do that. But it's like, sadly, I'm the only one they can rely on, but even at that, I have to start putting my foot down. But if you have other siblings, start divvying up the work. Even if they're only calling you, tell them call your other kids. Stop letting people walk all over you. Stop letting people say and make things up and do shit lying on you, whatever it is. Because it's coming to a point where, like, your parents need to understand boundaries. And it's not even about being disrespectful. It's not even about being rude. It's about you, your energy, and just you being there for you. Because what's gonna happen if you God forbid, die? What's gonna happen when you have to do something for yourself? How about if you have to go to school, go back to school? How about if you have your own kids? Can you imagine you have your own kids and your own kids witness you being a doormat? How about they start treating your kids like a doormat? That's what you need to worry about. Your future, your kids, your goals, the shit that you want to do. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been to people's houses and like they got their like literally like 9-year-old kids giving me a plate. Now let me just say this right now. Right? I have no problem with people giving their kids work to do. Like if you're giving your kids chores, you know, giving your kids like little allowances here and there for little stuff to do around the house. I'm not saying let your kids live like kings and queens and letting them do absolutely nothing. But I say let your kids be kids. Give your kid a childhood. Let them do extracurricular activities. Don't sit there and strip them away from their childhood. Don't sit there and just rely on one kid to do one thing and let the other one run wild. Don't let one kid come home at 1 a.m. and the other one has to come home by 6. Don't sit there and expect one to serve food to guests and the other one sitting there playing video games. Don't let one kid clean the house from top to bottom and the other one doesn't even know how to clean his own bottom. Don't be sexist and literally make one kid do one type of chore and the other one can't even lift the broom. That is extremely problematic, and it's sad that literally this day and age that is still happening. It breaks my heart. Like literally, like now if I see a kid doing that in anyone's house, like I get up and I get my own shit and they be like, no, I'll get up and I speak up. I be like, no, that's messed up. Like, why you got a 9-year-old doing that? Oh, well, she's supposed to. She has to learn that. I'm like, I'm sure she's learned enough. I'm sure she knows how to put food on a plate. Does the boy know how to put food on a plate? Oh, well, he's a boy. I'm like, you know that's wrong, right? It's 2022. He should learn how to put food on a plate too. What's gonna happen when he moves by himself and he doesn't have a girlfriend or the girl dies? They were silent. What they gonna do, beat me? Nigga, I press charges. I don't fight no more. I'm retired. I don't got time for these people. This don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Like, people need to be teaching children life skills. You need to teach boys and girls how to cook and clean and how to wash their ass properly. Not just one. You cannot just be out here like, oh, boys can run the street and girls gotta stay at home. If you're gonna teach one that principle, teach both that principle. If you're gonna be strict with one, be strict with both. You gonna let one run wild, let them both run wild. It's absurd. The boy can get a girl pregnant. Like, I don't get it. It's not the girl that just can get pregnant. These girls have so much potential. And I said it in one of my most recent videos. It's like a lot of these girls, especially when it comes to the ones in foreign countries, like they don't even know that there's more to life than just sitting at home. A lot of them don't know that they can go to school. They can get a job. They don't know that they can get other things out there. They think that their only job is to serve a man, to get married and to have kids. Like, I literally know too many women that literally just wake up, clean, cook, take care of kids, go to sleep. They don't know that there's other opportunities outside, and that's very scary to me. Like, that's not okay. Shit really bothers me. And it's even worse where you got kids that actually go to school, but they're not allowed to partake in extracurricular activities. They're not allowed to go to whatever with their friends. They're not allowed to go to ballet. They're not allowed to like do anything for free that's in school that can help them with their education. And that's what makes it worse. How do you want these girls to go to school, get straight A's, and you want them to go to college? Now, that's the thing. College is extremely expensive. And if you want them to really get into a good school now, it's not even just about straight A's now. And that's the thing. These parents don't know shit. They think that, oh, straight A's gonna get them into school. No, you have to do extracurriculars because now they're competing against other kids that got straight A's. Straight A's ain't shit no more. They gotta volunteer. They gotta do extracurricular activities. They have to actually have community service hours. Now you got them cooped up in their house. They're not about to get into school because they know how to fucking clean a mirror. They have to actually do things. They have to show that they're involved in the community. And they can't show that they're involved in the community because you got them cooped up in the house, literally putting food on the plate for every guest that comes over, wiping china down. And then meanwhile, you got your boys running around, literally playing video games, coming home at 1 a.m. doing God knows what outside. They're not doing anything. They're not developing any life skills. So it's a problem. If anything, you would help your kids if you let them do extracurricular activities and let them show you what they're able to do. But instead, you cook them up in the house like a bun, a free bun. Because I'm sure you don't give them no allowance because Haitian parents, allowance where? I remember I used to get a little allowance. I used to get like $10 or $12 every week. Back then, because things were cheap. Things ain't cheap no more. I used to get a good $12 allowance. Not anymore. more. It don't make no sense. It's just sad because I feel like a lot of these parents are out of touch now. They think they're protecting their kids by cooking them up in the house and making sure that they know how to cook and clean and serve a plate, but you're not. And if that's the case, how are you protecting your boys by letting them run amok? Do you see the news? Kids die every day from doing little simple shit, especially boys, especially black boys. Like, you guys need to be more careful. You should not be letting these boys just run amok and do what they want just because they're boys. Just letting them do what they want. Bro, I just literally heard one of my best friend's little brothers talking about how he almost got recruited into the drug game when we was kids. And I'm like, wait, what? And we moved away from, they had moved away from there mad long. And he still said he was going back over there and they tried to recruit him and he had a gun pulled out and almost got shot out. And I'm just sitting here like, but we moved away. Like, you had moved away. So I'm like, wait, how? He's like, oh, I used to go back over there all the time. And I'm like, bro, a lot of y'all don't even keep tabs on your kids. A lot of you guys are letting your kids go outside doing n'importe quoi, and you're not even keeping tabs on them. You're not checking their little phones that you guys are giving them for whatever reason. So what makes you think this makes sense? It's sad. It just goes into the narrative that you can't trust girls. Why can't you trust girls? Why are you trusting boys more than you can trust girls? If anything, don't trust neither one of them, or trust them both. This whole treatment of treating girls more strict or giving girls a stricter treatment just because they can get pregnant is so fucked up, because that also says that if a girl gets pregnant by your son, that you could just dip off on the girl. Is that what the narrative is here? The baby won't be in your house, so you don't care? Is that what it is here? Because that's basically what it sounds like. That is entirely messed up. Bottom line, treat your kids the same. Your daughter is not your born. And I guarantee you, for those of you guys who are treating your daughters like that and you were confused as to why your daughter has an attitude, why your daughters don't like you, is because you don't let your daughters do what they want. And that's the thing, it's not even about that. It's not even about letting your daughters do whatever they want, but you're not giving them any type of freedom, any type of creativity, any type of wiggle room. You're not letting your daughters express any type of creativity. You're not letting them have any type of freedom. Let them have some wiggle room. Let them be a kid. Let them be happy. Let them breathe. Your daughter is your daughter. Your son is your son. Treat them as such. Because at this point, a lot of y'all be treating your daughters like prisoners, and it's been like that since the dawn of time, and not much has changed. With that being said, let me know what you guys think about this video down below. Have your parents ever treated you like this? I'd love to know. Make sure you guys comment down below. If you're a parent, I'd love to hear from you. Like, share, subscribe, do all of that, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.